Everybody, doing a little car update. I am 33 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I just left my doctor's appointment and everything went really well. Yesterday I was having menstrual-like cramping and lots of Braxton Hicks contractions. My stomach was definitely tightening up. I was not really in pain. It was just really uncomfortable. So, nothing was consistent. It was just kind of sporadic through the day and the evening. So I definitely mentioned that to her today, and she checked to see if I was dilated, and I'm not. She said that my cervix is still closed, it's firm, and the baby's still really high. So that's really good, but she would like to, since I mentioned this to her, she said sometimes these contractions, don't do anything until 40 or 41 weeks, or, it can, start labor now. So she definitely was glad I mentioned that to her and, checking and everything like that. I really haven't had many symptoms this week other than still kind of gasping for air, hard to breathe, and that's because the baby is so high. I have been getting really hot, just sleeping with the fan and the window open in the evenings. It's been getting down in the 50s, so that's nice. Not overly hot. My weight gain is still pretty steady. I've just gained 2 pounds in the last 2 weeks, which I think is kind of normal, gaining a pound a week at this point. I'm trying to just think. Sometimes I will get lightheaded, and it's kind of just like a blood rush, I think, and I'm just able to sit down. There's been times when I'm sitting down, I get lightheaded, so it's kind of like laying my head down a little bit. So that's pretty much all that's been going on for the most part. Lots of movement with the baby. She gets the hiccups 4 times a day on average. They usually last 8 to 10 minutes. Lots of flipping around, kicking the ribs, taking my breath away kind of thing. Some good news is we got an offer on our house this past Sunday evening, and we countered offered, and he accepted. So, we just have to pass inspections at this point, and we will hopefully be closing on May 25th. So that leaves us with me being due June 7th. We're closing on May 25th, so hopefully everything will work out with that. We're going to look at a couple homes tonight, and if we really like them, if the price is right, then we'll go ahead and put a contract in and see if we can also close on that same day. And so lots of kind of high stress things that'll be going on. I'm not saying the birth will be high stress, but just with moving, packing, all that. If for some reason we can't find a home, we're going to move in with Dan's parents for a little while. They have a fairly decent sized home, and it's just them two living there, and his dad travels quite a bit. So that would actually work out really great. And like I said, I'll be a little nervous being there with a newborn, but if it's really one of our only options, we'll just have to go ahead and do that. I did call on some extended stay hotels, and they were fairly expensive, and they were small, and we would only be able to bring one of our dogs with us, and it was just going to be a big mess. So I think going to stay with his parents would be the best decision at this point, if that should happen. We start our childbirth classes on April 25th. We would have started them earlier, but Dan had to finish up with tax season, so that's why we're starting those a little bit later. And I actually got a call from the hospital this morning saying that the classes we had signed up for, it was just us and another couple, so they actually aren't going to run that class. They're going to combine us with another 6-week class. The first 4 weeks, which will also start on April 25th, same time, different floor, are the childbirth classes, and then the last 2 weeks is newborn and breastfeeding classes. So that'll be actually nice, but just depending on where we are with the house and how I'm doing, I would love to go to those classes. I think they would be really resourceful, helpful, and all that, but we'll just have to see where we are with ourselves. So that's, like I said, about it. Probably have some more showers coming up in the next couple weeks. I was talking to a friend on the phone who lives in Chicago, and they were saying that they're going to come in next weekend, and they were really wanting to be invited to the shower, and I go, oh, you're coming in? And they said they were making it sound like they were coming in for somebody's birthday, but I have a feeling that I have a shower probably next weekend. So that's kind of where we're at with everything. I don't think there's anything else, so thank you for watching. Everybody take care. Bye.